Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup belongs to all Capricorn and it's for the month of November, a little bit over 2025. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. This coffee cup is about every area of your life, everything that needs addressing, everything that the heavens or the universe want you to know, every important aspect. And your coffee cup is incredible. Actually, I haven't seen one this different in a long time. I'll just go through it and show it to you. So many illustrations. It looks to me like major transformations. Like the strangest thing about your cup is from the dark to the light. It's like you're coming out of a dark chapter that's been going on for such a long time. And finally that's coming to an end. So and the end part of it is at the end of your cup. And in the beginning it's all about the darkness, which we are going to talk about. Let's see what is happening. My dear Capricorn, I'd like to thank you all and let you know how much in gratitude I am for those of you especially who are supporting my health by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week. That helps me big time. Those of you who are watching and being here, it does support my health on a grand scale, and I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you, to each and every one of you. Let me begin by saying also, my dear Capricorn, for those of you who are new to the channel or coffee cup, I do meditate prior to it, and I'm given information which I write down on a piece of paper, which I deliver to you at the end of this reading, so stay tuned for that. Okay, now let me put my glasses, where are they, on, and let's begin this reading. What is the first thing I see here? Right. Wow. It looks like there is some sort of disruption in your life. Something is affecting your life. Some of you might be dealing... Okay, so there are 2 levels of Capricorns. There are those of you who are discovering a lot of truths, and then that is bringing an end to a chapter which was part of your daily routine, part of daily life is coming to an end. But it's happening for a good reason, because you are going to start a new life. But there are those of you who are dealing with situations that are hostility, which is really strange. You know, someone that it looks to me like there could be some of you, might be the younger Capricorns maybe, where ego, it is so fragile and so strong that it doesn't allow any kind of criticism, or you know, you might take that as rejection. So you might be feeling a little bit, maybe the hostility that I'm seeing is to protect yourself, maybe because you feel like you've been attacked somehow. And there may be also some of you that are leaving a chapter of your life. No, many of you are leaving a chapter of your life. Some of you might be getting aggressive or maybe hostile because there's some truth, there's some deception, there's some situation that maybe you were prolonging a situation. You didn't want to do it. You didn't want to take the high road and go against everybody, but then you've got no choice. It's like you have no choice but to step into power, into your own power. Very, very bizarre that they're both aligned in a way that it looks like 2 different stories. There is a spiritual ending of 1 chapter of your life that has been ongoing for a long time. That goes without saying. For some of you, it's relationships. Some of you could be to do with your job, your work. Some of you might be starting your own business. Some of you are realizing that you should have left some time ago this situation, and you're finally taking the step and you're leaving. What I'm seeing is also that some of you are emotionally unhappy, that's for sure, and you wanted to leave a long time ago, but you're finally going to be doing it. I do see Cancer here very strong, which is bizarre. The star sign Cancer. I also see that some of you are surrendering and letting go of control, that you were trying to hold on to something, controlling it. You're finally letting go and moving forward. You are going to be very much empowered, but you are terrified about something, which I don't understand. What is this fear? There's fear of, I guess, I'll be quite honest, what I'm seeing is fear of losing someone. This someone could be someone that you value very much someone very deep to your heart. You're terrified of losing someone, losing them maybe to someone that's not worthy, or maybe it's, could be a child, this could be your spouse, could be a lover, it could be you don't want to lose someone. That's what I'm saying, and there is a lot of fear here. It looks to me like you may be concerned for someone. Maybe this person that you're concerned about, they too have an ego issue. There is an ego situation here all over the place. So maybe what I'm seeing is that you might be dealing with someone that you're caring about, or someone that you want the best for, but you're realizing that people maybe not staying in their life. They're sort of running away for some reason. There may be some issues there. This is a very spiritual situation. Divine intervention is going to intervene in this. There's going to be a lot of learning, a lot of teaching. You need to teach this person, all your wisdom. But I do feel like ultimately there is divine intervention, because there's it's a karmic situation, to be quite honest with you, and it is to do with a situation where it's concerning someone close to your heart. That's what it is. And you don't want to lose them, and you want them to be happy, but there is emotional unhappiness all over the place. That's what I'm seeing. They're not happy. They're constantly in search of happiness, whether it's you, or whether it's someone near you or with you, or someone that belongs to you, like your child or your partner. There is that. And I feel like a lot of problem is to do with ego and criticism and fear. These are the three emotions that I see here. I also see that there is a spiritual situation involved. So this is all to do with learning lessons and rising above all the issues and problems. And you will. There's news coming. There's information coming that is going to release you from this anguish, or this chapter, or this situation. I feel like the heavens are intervening. That's why the darkness is out. And then there is someone is stepping into this situation. A heavenly angel, let's say, or the universe. There's news coming. I see a letter. I see a key. The letter and the key and stability. I see also an anchor. So this shows to me that you need to stay optimistic about yourself, or the person that you're worried about, concerned about. I see resolutions. I see freedom. I see Chinese year of the horse here, very important. And I see some news coming to you. This news is going to be healing. And this key is going to be the key factor to a lot of solutions, deep solutions. And freedom is part of the key. So the key opens also a door and gets you out. So there is freedom. There may be a letter or some information coming to you, very important. It might be coming from someone that is of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I also see Taurus here, someone that is Taurus. Maybe this fire energy is connected to this Taurus. Very strange. Wait a second. Hold on a second, my dear Capricorn. I do see someone of a fire energy, feminine energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This person, this fire energy, is connected to someone who is Taurus. How incredible. How detailed. I'm amazed at the details, how deep it is. Someone that works very hardworking, but there is a message. This message that's been written to you, this communication, this is making you think so much, to the point where you want to make contact. Maybe you will consider writing to this person. It's as though you want to find a solution to be able to write to them, so that you can have a solution and say, yes, I'm writing to you because I have a solution. But there is something about freedom. You want your freedom. You want to let go and let this person be free. I don't know. This is someone that works very hard. That I know. And also it looks like to me, it shows you a lot of your dreams are going to come true. So if it's your dream to, there's very strong protection around you. You are very much protected. Very, very much so. And in regard to this, it doesn't really tell me what's going on, but all I can see is that there is a path that you want to take, but you are so afraid again. Maybe because this fire energy is attached to someone, to that Taurus. Yeah, it's not earth energy, it's Taurus. Because I see the head of the bull, Now, that's very bizarre. And maybe you are working so hard because you don't want to think about this, but there is enlightenment and there are dreams coming true and you are protected and there is something happening. I feel like destiny is going to intervene in this situation. You are envious of someone, that's for sure. I see envy, or there is someone around you that is envious of someone. They dream, they want their world to become with someone. That's very strange. I also see that hidden matters, hidden factors, you want to were going out of control and you try to control them. You want to revisit a situation and you're holding back. There is reluctance, a lot of reluctancy. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of a miracle. While you're waiting, by the way, there is a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of happiness coming. That's what I'm seeing. So things are going to be much better. Some of you are even changing the way you take care of yourself. You're taking care of yourself better because of something wonderful that takes place. And this wonderful situation, it's bringing light towards a situation that was dark. And the process of that, while you're in the process of all that, dreaming about your life becoming what you wanted, there's a lot of money coming and it's becoming available to you to invest in something. You are going to use your resources very effectively. I can see that. A very rewarding future is waiting for you. There's a lot of music, a lot of happiness. I see someone playing some sort of a guitar, but I do see gratitude, inspiration, happiness, and a major change in the way you look at your life, your food intake, your health. You're taking care of yourself. I feel like the heavens and the universe are giving you the strength and the courage to become courageous, because I see destiny at your life, entering your life and changing, bringing a lot of changes and bringing you a lot of fortune and bringing you a lot of luck and intervening. It is sort of like destiny looks to me like, oh my God, I just thought of something here in connection to all of this. Wow. You know, this situation that you are concerned about, you don't know, this writing communication, whether it's a fax or mail or text or whatever it is, someone making contact and you want to write to them and you're not sure what to do, connected to this fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, who's connected to a Taurus, right? It shows that the year of the horse, because I see the horse here taking over all this, and this horse just made me realize the year of the horse is next year, 2026. Bear with me, my dear Capricorn. Let me just sit a little bit more comfortable. So the year of the horse, that's what the horse is that I'm seeing here. I was connecting it to freedom. But I just got it now because we're stepping into the next chapter, which is 2026. And the key is sitting right next to the horse. So that tells me there are going to be resolutions as to how to write the letter or how to do the communication with this person. That action will be taken in the year of the horse. It's not about the freedom. For some of you, it could be that there will be a resolution if you're tied down somewhere, or there's some situation that is tied down or closed. The key is going to be an opening. Yes, there will be a resolution that will set you free, 100%. And for others, this lockdown, or this sort of, not lockdown, what can I call it, like lack of communication, the fact that you're not answering a letter. There may be a letter waiting in your email and you're not answering it. This is going to take place. A resolution is going to come through. Some information is coming through. And finally, in the year of the horse, 2026, you'll be able to resolve this situation. And I feel like destiny is going to intervene so that you'll finally do repair the situation. Another important thing I'm seeing here, my dear Capricorn, is you are very, very determined about your foundations and what you want to build in your life and what you want to do. But you're just waiting for something or someone to begin with. And I see that there is a very strong connection that will be very, very major. And this is connected to a fire energy. Again, I see fire energy. Well, of course, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. The reason I talk about fire energy, I mean, I just got it now. Before was fire energy with the communication, and now there's fire energy to do with this new beginning that's going to bring you amazing gift from the heavens, one of your wishes being granted, maybe even a windfall, a lot of money. Connected again, you're able to connect your foundations and your plans about the future and your dreams and maybe the house you want to buy or something like that, to be able to move, to continue with this person, this fire energy. It's all happening by early by this new beginning that's about to start, this new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. And finally, you will be able to take action in regard or towards someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We'll find out at the end who this fire energy is. You've got so many ideas, but you're not sharing them with anyone. They're all within you, and you keep thinking, I'll do this, and it's all about foundation and building a life for yourself. But you don't want to do it alone. You want it with someone that you love. It's about love too. There's a lot of love here, but cautiousness is needed in order for you. You have to be very tactful how to deal with the situation so that you can reach your desired goal and to be with this person. If it's a business you want to start, initiate with someone of fire energy, and to bring on a change in your life and to put something into action, again, you need cautiousness, you need to have tactfulness, and you put everything together, looking at every action, everything involved before you actually start this. But there is something igniting without a doubt. Just be a little bit patient, and I think everything is going to go ahead for you in the year coming, 2026. Now it's time for you just to gather information. That's what I'm shown. Gather information, take care of your physical health, enjoy being a student, learn everything that you have to do, whether it is about the foundation of your life or your home or what you want to plan. Before taking action, plan everything, put it into order, and then you can present it. I do see physical touch with someone that you really care about, someone really where there's a big hug is happening here also. It might not be happening now, it might be all happening after 10 weeks or even up to 10 months. Because what I'm seeing is from now to 10 weeks or 10 months, there is emotional ascension. You're emotionally upgraded by the heavens. And I feel like you are going to be meeting someone magnificent, someone so perfect that, for you, this is the absolute perfect person. You are going to feel wonderful. You want to take time, disconnect from the whole world, and just be with this person. This person is going to make your dreams come true. This person is going to give you all that you needed, everything that you were in search of, all the happiness, all the foundation for your future. It's all there. And I see a great love beginning, one that will not end, and it's going to be long term, very, very long term. Wow. Wow. Absolutely wow. That's incredible. There's a lot of physical touch, a lot of hugs, a lot of hugging, a lot of feelings here. Very strong. Now, what are the star signs that I see here that you are consumed with? I see fire and water energy and fire both together. First, I'll talk about the water. There's double water energy, and I'm seeing Pisces, 3 Cancer. There's the Cancer I was seeing before, and 2 Scorpio. So that's the water energy. When they're more Pisces, more Cancer, and 2 Scorpios only, it shows the majority of Capricorn are going to be dealing first with Pisces, second with Cancer, and third with Scorpio. That's the water energy. You need water to replenish, so that is wonderful. All Capricorns need water and they need fire to regenerate, start. So the fact that you're not able to start and you're waiting and you're planning your foundations, what you want to do, the life you want to live, all your ideas are within and just waiting to finally be with that person, the heavens are going to send you that person. Let's have a look at this person. We know that there's water energy. Now I also see fire. Let's have a look at the fire energy. Okay, so there's double fire. Number 1 is Sagittarius. I see 4 Sagittarius. Then there is Aries, 3 Aries, and then 3 Leos. So for the majority of Capricorn, there will be Sagittarius as number 1. Then second is Aries, and then, excuse me, finally is Leo. So that is very, very powerful. Fire energy, you need fire energy because it is fire energy that is going to escalate you to high levels. You're able to regenerate, to start fresh, new. That's why fire is more important than water. Water comes second, fire, and that's why you have strong. All the fire energies are very strong, like 4 Sagittarius, 3 Aries, and 3 Leos. Very strong. Now, let's come to the next one that I'm seeing here, which is Earth. Earth is like yourself. You've got very powerful Capricorn like yourself, so you might meet someone. A lot of Capricorns will be with people that have got Capricorn in them. Then there is Taurus, Libra. Wow, Taurus, Libra here strong. And then there is Virgo, Gemini. Wow. So they're not pure Earth, they're Earth with air, communication. And of course Taurus with Libra, balance and versatility rather than stubbornness. It just makes them a little bit more I can't think of the word now. But anyway, so we've got 4 Capricorn like yourself. We've got 3 Taurus, Libra. We got 3 Virgo, Gemini, and the earth energy. And there is strong earth energy. And finally, the air energy. Let's have a look. Did I see it here somewhere? Oh, it was around here. Yes, because I did see it. The Gemini here. So Gemini. Yes, I see Gemini. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Gemini with Virgo. Oh wow. Remember how we just said Virgo, 3 Virgos with Gemini. Now I see 3 Geminis with Virgo. That makes it 6 Gemini Virgo. So the majority of Capricorn are going to be dealing with Virgo Gemini, because that makes it 6. And then believe it or not, Libra, 1, 2, 3 Libra with Venus, right, which is Taurus. So Libra, Taurus, we had in the earth Taurus before, just here, Taurus, Libra, and now we've got Libra, Taurus. Again, that's 6. So 6 Taurus, Libra, 6 Virgo, Gemini. That is the strongest. And then finally there's 2 Aquarius over here, just 2 water bearers, and that's about it. As for the Chinese years, let's have a look. What have we got? We got Chinese year of the horse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 horses. Chinese year of the tiger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chinese year of the snake. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Chinese year of the monkey. Also 4. And then there is the rabbit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the strongest. The majority of Capricorn are going to be dealing with these the ones that are 4, which was the horse, the tiger, the snake, the monkey, and the cat. Okay, so that's that. And then there are 3. The next ranking up is the ox, buffalo, the rooster, and the pig, Chinese year of the pig. And they're all 3. So you've got the 4s and then you got the 3s. Right. Now that we established that, let's go through and see what are the messages that came in the meditation. Let's just remove the glasses. Here we go. We got reason. Okay, reason. If you're questioning something and asking what is the reason this is happening, there will be divine intervention. It's strange because this is very much connected to what I was seeing, the upheaval and the turmoil that you were going through, or somebody's going through, or somebody running from somebody, and endings and separation. And there it is, separation. Caution in regard to separation. But you know what? It looks to me like this is divinely orchestrated. This is something from divine. It's not you causing it. This is something that is destined. And the reason You see here it says reason. That's how that started. Reason, divine intervention, separation, and caution is needed. Okay. There are disagreements. That's for sure. Disagreements. There is something happening in July. July is, it's amazing. I saw the 7 here, and there's July again. Now, July is connected to Cancer, but also Pisces. We got Pisces here. So July is Cancer, Leo. Someone that might be Leo with Cancer or Cancer, Leo. And then there's something to do with Pisces. Maybe these are two people. Maybe that's, there's no, oh, maybe this is the fire energy. July can be Leo, which is fire energy. And they were connected to Taurus. No, this is a different story maybe. Or maybe this particular person that you're dealing with, or you yourself are dealing with two different people. Anyway, someone wants to impress you. Someone wants to impress you. Oh, wow, we got fire energy all over the place. Look at this, fire. So fire energy again, there's Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And you had 4 Sagittarius, 3 Aries, and 3 Leos. There is something about inheritance or money coming to you. Luck inheritance could be a windfall. It could be a gift. It could be an investment paying off. Something really big. That you're thinking of buying something. Buying some sort of property. Some sort of dividends also could be. A division. You might win a second division. Some of you could be also to do a windfall for some. For some it will be a windfall. For others can also be a division of assets. Wow. Okay. Everything changes. A new phase. A new page. Everything changes and there's going to be a new page. Everything's changing. Wow. My dear Capricorn, this is incredible. Now, maybe not all Capricorns are going to go through this. Maybe ascendants, Capricorn who have ascendants. I don't know, but it's very bizarre. Because I do know a lot of Capricorns are very stable. So this is going to be really big. Something major happening. Especially for them to have separation. It's like incredible. But there are disagreements. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's separation at work. Not being able to, deal with some work issues, or, disagreeing, two big bosses disagreeing with each other, or two business partners. So that comes to a separation. Division of assets could be that too. Okay, let me go through now. We'll see. Your feedback is going to put perspective into this. I'm going to go through now all the letters of initials of people that you are going to be dealing with. These are initials of people that you will be consumed with, and the more the number, the majority of you are going to be dealing with that initial. So I've got 3 times the letter C for Charlie or Canada, 3 times the letter Y for yes, 3 times the letter U for under or umbrella, twice the letter I for I am, twice the letter E for elephants or eggs, twice the letter D for dogs, twice the letter F for fox, twice the letter R for Rome, twice the letter J for Japan, twice the letter X for X-rays or shield. It can be also shield or Sean or Sheila. Twice the letter W for winter, willow. Twice the letter M for money or Mexico. Then I've got Q for quails, Z for zebra, B for butterfly, S for Scorpio, G for giraffe or grass. I was given 3 numbers. The first one is the Chinese year of the goat, number 8, Chinese year of the goat. It is also about the month of August. Could be Leo, because we got July and now we got August. We also got July again. Have a look at this, July again. So, let's talk about the 8 first. We're talking August. Somebody born in August is either Leo or Virgo. August itself, coming August 2026, could be impacting your life. Transcending. It's all about leveling up, transcending to high levels, spiraling up towards a very high level in life. So that is wonderful. It's happening from the time you see this cup all the way to 8 weeks from now, or even up to August next year, 2026. The next number is number 7, connected to July. People born in connected to the Chinese year of the horse. Remember, we had a big horse here, a giant horse controlling this sector of your cup. So Chinese Year of the Horse is about freedom. Chinese Year of the Horse is also about spiritual growth and movement. So relocation, moving, travel, all of that. So we got number 7. Number 7 is also connected to all of that I said, plus July itself. And people that are born in July, I already said it, they're Cancer or Leo. From the time you see this all the way to July next year, 2026, so much freedom, release, spiritual growth, movement, trips, moving, relocating, all of that is happening. Finally, I've got number 2. Number 2 is connected to the Chinese Year of the Ox. It is all about partnerships. And then after partnerships comes a lot of abundance after that. So it is connected to people that have that are Pisces, or they might have Pisces in them, or what was the other one? Aquarius or Pisces. It is connected to February, and from the time you see this cup all the way to February 2026, major matters will happen with someone born in the Chinese Year of the Ox or born in February, who is either Pisces or Aquarius, and a lot of partnership situations are going to be escalating, and then comes a lot of abundance. So February 2026, big time, important. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Please keep up the work by watching 1 or 2 extra videos in support of my health. And I'd like to convey my best wishes, sincere blessings, love, light, peace to each and every one of you. Namaste.